So do you see how we have 64 is our base, right? And it's being raised to the power of 7 over 6. And you'll see, if you haven't already in the other video, that when you have a fraction as your exponent, the numerator it acts as the power, right? And the denominator acts as the root. So what do I mean by that? I have a base of 64. So this means I want to take a sixth root of 64, and then raise that to the power of 7. That's what that means. So you would actually take the root first, because that would make the number smaller. You don't want to raise this number to a 7th power first. So the sixth root of 64, and at this point you could use a calculator and say, hey, the sixth root of 64 is just going to be 2. And now I'm going to take that and raise it to the power of 7, and I would get 128 for my answer. For this one, our base is 81, right? The power is 3. The root that we are going to find is 2. If the root is 2, we're talking about a square root, right? So that's a square root of the base 81. And then we're going to take that and raise it to the power of 3. So the square root of 81 is just 9. Now that I've taken the square root of 81, I can take 9 and raise it to the power of 3. And I don't expect you guys to do this in your head, but that'll be 729. I'm going to show you another here just now that we've kind of got a pattern going here. So again, we have 216. It's going to have a root of 3, right? Cube root. Power is 2. So what I'm saying here is that I'm going to have a cubed root of 216. And I'm going to raise that to the power of 2. So the cube root of 216 is actually 6. And that's going to need to be squared. So my answer is 36. The simplest one on the page is right here. This is going to be a square root and then raised to the first power. So this is just a square root of 36 raised to the first power. All right, square root of 36 is 6. 6 to the first power is just 6.